Hey guys, it is currently 2:27 in the morning on the 12th day of April CampNaNo, but we're going to pretend it's the 11th real quick. I just now realized as I was going through my videos on Google Photos that I never recorded a video for day 11 at all, which is an oops on my part. But yesterday the only thing I did related to CampNaNo was work on the time stopper, and in there I wrote 2,397 words all together. There you go. Making pretty good progress. I was writing a scene with Bo and Jamal yesterday, and then after I woke up I wrote a scene with the killer, whose name I just about told you, which would be a little weird. But the killer's name was stated several chapters ago, only his first name, but now I just call him by his name in the book, so I almost didn't call him the killer for you. But I wrote a pretty nice-sized scene with him about his personal thoughts and what he was going to do and where he was going to go and stuff like that. I write very character-heavy novels, character-driven novels, rather than plot-driven novels, which I personally don't like that term. It makes it sound like character-driven novels don't have plot, but they still do. The difference is that plot-driven novels, action drives the plot forward. So like the constant, like when the cops break down the door, or when the cops find a new piece of evidence, or when they find out what that evidence is. The action is what drives it forward. In my books, it's a combination of the action and the characters and their motivations and their personal lives and all of that. That also moves the plot forward, and it pisses a lot of people off. But my books are very character-driven, and I like them much better that way. Anything that's not the Baker series is top-notch for me, so there's that. But I'm working on it more today, but slowly making progress. I have an idea of what book will be written for CampNaNo. So this one is the Time Stopper, and the last time I held a book it was for book 8, but the one that won second place was the Door-to-Door Sales Slayer, so that might be the one that I write for CampNaNo. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure, but the options that I had for that one were the Strangler, the Rose Peddler, the Time Stopper, the Door-to-Door Sales Slayer, the Vampire, and the Effigy Firestarter. So we'll see. But at the moment, unless I hold another vote, it will be the Door-to-Door Sales Slayer, but I will let you know what I decide. Regardless, I'm going to have to hold the vote if I do it before I finish this book so I can write the epilogue, but depends on how things go, I guess. But yeah, I do have a more normalized sleep schedule for me anyway. I went to sleep yesterday at like 11 and I woke up at 5 something, which was a little later than I wanted to wake up, so I was quite miserable when I woke up and I was absolutely exhausted. But I did take a nap sometime after midnight today, so hopefully my sleep schedule is much closer to what it used to be, and that way I won't be completely miserable every single time that I wake up or go to sleep. So that's the hope. And hopefully that also means that I'll start getting more work done during my creative hours, which are now. So, hooray for all of that. Hopefully I'll get into the Lost City of Z research again soon. I just didn't do it today. My hands were not ready for that much effort. They were barely ready for typing effort, so. But we'll see. And then I'll update you guys in day 12 once I get through working on the Time Stopper. That is the first book I am starting with today. So update should be soon-ish, so long as things go well. I will say right off, I can't remember if I said it in this video, and I'm so sorry that if I did, but my hand, this one especially, is very tense and sore. Like, this is where it starts to hurt, and I can feel it burning in my knuckles. But this one's okay. I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to keep it warm. Blanket and doing my best to work through it without absolutely wrecking my knuckles. So we'll see what happens, but I will update you guys in day 12 with anything that happens in the Time Stopper and any great progress that is made there, and if I happen to decide book 9 today, I will also let you know in day 12's video. But that is all I have for day 11, and as long as I get these videos edited eventually, I'll see you tomorrow for day 12.